Cleveland. More Cleveland. You know, if you're going to say who did Jordan get the most of, there was a lot of Cleveland. A lot of Cleveland in the playoffs. I mean, you just see Elo and you start to just feel bad for Cleveland.
When you consider the names of all the people in the history of sports for whom I feel bad, if you were to make all of them one person, that person's name would be Craig Elo.
Is that Elo? Okay, so I take it back. I said that the Jazz fans, Cleveland fans had some bad moments with MJ too.
Yeah, he really loved playing the Cavs, huh? He got up for the Cavs and Knicks. For some reason, I feel like he just didn't like Craig Elo's face.
I don't think he kept track of how many points he scored on an individual defender. That's a more recent stat. And there's no one on planet Earth happier about that than Craig Elo.
Oh, no. It was just so easy. He just made it look so fluid. I mean, look, the defenders are just falling all over themselves. They got nothing.
How's the dude just holding a basketball with one hand, palming it, and it's not Dr. J, and he got his tongue out? That's crazy.
That to me was always the sound effects when MJ would just stop. It'd be like, and just cut cross direction, up, down. Look at the high level defense we got going on here.
I just feel like, are they trying? Are the Cavs trying to play defense?
Once again, it is Craig Elo, one-on-one, manned up with Michael Jordan. Why did Lenny Wilkins hate Craig Elo so much? I think that at some point we're going to have to look back on this and find out what it is Craig Elo did to Lenny Wilkins. There's something that has to have happened there. Because about the worst thing you can do to a person is say, I'm just going to put you one-on-one with Jordan. Let's see what happens.
He was just absolutely coming into his own, just starting to flourish.
Don't you miss this all-around game? Does anyone else miss it? I do. This was when there was a mid-range and it was fun. Like you beat a defender on purpose and you score.
See, I watch Mike because that's why I want to perfect the mid-range from watching this.
The MJ right now in this video could play for the next 50 years in the NBA. Just flawless, efficient.
Dominating on the boxes and elbows, turning over both shoulders, post game, face game, do it off the catch, do it off the action, do it off the offensive rebounds.
People think the 63 in Boston Garden was a career high. Wrong, no.
Look at that. No stopping, foul, and one. Give me those points. How many is that?
People think there was some other playoff game against the Suns where he had a couple of 50s and he had some 50s in the playoffs against Cleveland. Nope.
67. Hold on. I got to rewind this. Hold on.
69 points for Cleveland.
MJ scoring 69? Nice.
Dang. 69 and 18 boards.
18 rebounds too? Stop! 69 points, 18 rebounds?
Career high. Who besides Wilt has career highs in points and rebounds? Nobody had that in the 80s or 90s. It's insane.
He scored 69 points, all of them against Craig Elo, and that's not even Craig Elo's worst game against Michael. It's the one no one remembers. Craig Elo says, boy, I wish people would talk more about the night he scored 69 against me. That's Craig Elo's lot in life. Poor Craig Elo.
Jordan owned Cleveland and that building way out there in Richfield. That's what they get for putting that building out there anyway. Putting this awful building, Richfield, Ohio. You got to drive 50 minutes to see Jordan kick the Cavaliers.
69 points. Devin Booker's like, I got you by one though, but it was still cool when it happened because he was doing it with twos, Devin Booker, okay?
2 threes and he scored 69 points? How about that, Warriors?
When you score 40 and your team is scoring 120, they're not all created equal, right? Just understand that. We're not being critical of like scoring 40 is ridiculous regardless, but when your team is only, putting up an average of 97 points, that's next level.
What do you do when you go home after that game and your family asks you, how did it go, Dad? You say, well, I got good news and bad news. The bad news is he scored 69 points against me. The good news is after what happened last year, no one will ever remember.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.